Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Edge's Lizards, and I'll be doing the leopard gecko care video. Look, who's just sleeping on the side. This is the leopard gecko tank. I'll be showing you how to make it. This is a 15-gallon. You can do at least 10 15-gallon for like smaller ones. So the limit is 10 to 20 gallon. Okay? So after you got that, you have to make sure you have a screen, and you have to disinfect it first once you get it. So I'll be telling you how to set a leopard gecko, take up, and care. So first, what you want to do is the most important thing is make sure, you have the leopard gecko. Or you can just do the setup first, then get the leopard gecko. So I'll stop talking and then show you now. So you need at least two hides. One heat hide on one side with the heat mat, and that has to be going to all 24 hours. Humid hide or just a cool hide on the other side, where they can switch. So if one is too hot, they can go to the cool side, and if they're too cold, they can just go to the heat hot hide, whatever it's called. Okay, so after you got that, you make sure you have it at the temperature. And I don't have a thermostat yet, or temperature reading thing, but I will get that. I promise you. But I know everything's fine right now. Since I don't have any, I just check it and see if it's too hot. So you want to have two hides. For the substrate, you can use Eco Earth. You can use you can use reptile carpet. You can use paper towel. You can use a sand mat. Well, not a sand mat. You can use slate as long as it's not slate. And definitely not sand, wood, or wood chippings. That is harmful to leopard geckos because when they eat, they can accidentally ingest that or digest that, whatever it's called. I'm not very good at the human behavior. So yeah, that could mess up their body system, and that can lead to death, especially on sand. Lots of people do it, and the leopard geckos end up with impaction, and they die. And to know if they have impaction or not, look at the belly. If it's purple, they have impaction, and better go to the vet. So after that, you want to have a calcium dish. You can just make it out of a very small a milk cap or something, fresh water, and a food bowl. Well, you don't really need a food bowl, but you can. And they'll mostly see the setup. So now we're going to move with supplementing. Wait, no, we're going to feeding. So what you can feed them? You can feed them dubia roaches, crickets, mealworms, superworms, waxworms. Well, superworms and waxworms are only a treat. Mealworms, crickets, dubia roaches can be they can be fed daily. Well, not daily. And all those good things. You shouldn't do any vegetables or fruits because they are insectivores, so they only eat insects, and they must be live. Don't try to catch any from outside because they can have parasites. And also, if they're a baby, feed them every day. If they're a juvenile, feed them every other day. If they're an adult, like I have, feed them every 3 to 4 days. And yeah. So now we're going to go to supplementing. You can use vitamin D3. You have to use vitamins and supplements. So vitamin D3, as I have here, calcium, all those things you can buy only for reptiles. Okay. Next, for the last thing is housing. Never house a male and male together. Never house a baby and an adult together. Never house a male and female together. You can house a female and female together as long as they're the same size and kinda this and weigh the same. What kind of the same size. So that was all mostly you need. And that was like the whole entire care. And oh, I have one more thing. Handling. Everybody wants to know about handling. So, how to handle leopard gecko. First, you want to slowly, very slowly, take off the hide, or you don't want to agitate them. Put some fingers on top and some fingers at the bottom. Gently lift. Okay, put both under, support them with your hand, both your hands. And if you're starting this, just start on the couch, the bed, or near the floor or carpet, because they could fall. This could go if you start this first when you get a new one, start 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, then that was mostly the limit. So that was all on how to care for a leopard gecko. And yeah. So also, an important thing is you don't overfeed them you don't overfeed them. So that's happening to both my leopard geckos. I think it's oversupplementing. I will do a video of the bubbles under your leopard gecko's armpits. I'll do that later, not in this video. But yeah, that was the whole entire how to care for a leopard gecko. And don't also, for the lighting, don't use any heat lamps or anything. Don't use any ceramic heaters. You can use UVBs because they do need some UVB for their UV, but it's not necessary. Okay. So if you don't want to, it's not like a certain thing you have to get that. It's not necessary, but it does help their bones, so you can see them basking in it. So that was all for the leopard gecko care and setup. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.